Morning all. So today we are going to start with a new topic, that is on brainstem. So here you can see brainstem. Brainstem is made up of three structures. There are three structures are there in the brainstem. Here you can see this one is medulla oblongata, pons and midbrain. These three structures are known as brainstem. So brainstem is situated below the cerebral cortex and it is like connecting brain to the spinal cord. All the fibers which are passing from spinal cord to the brain are passing through the brainstem, and all the fibers which are coming from the brain to the spinal cord, they are also passing through this brainstem. So these three structures, that is midbrain, pons and medulla oblongata, these three structures are known as brainstem. So brainstem is the part of brain which is formed by medulla oblongata, pons and midbrain. Brainstem contains all the ascending and descending tracts between brain and spinal cord. It also contains many centers for the regulation of vital functions in the body. So we will study one by one structure here. First we will study about the medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata or medulla is the lowermost part of brain. Here it is the lowermost part of the brain. After this medulla oblongata, it continues as spinal cord, as we have seen there in the diagram. It is situated below pons and is continued downwards as spinal cord. Medulla forms the main pathway for both ascending as well as descending tracts of the spinal cord. It also has many important centers which controls the vital functions of the body. The main functions of this medulla oblongata, first one is it has got many important respiratory centers. As we have studied earlier, it has got ventral and dorsal respiratory group of neurons, ventral and dorsal respiratory group of neurons which controls the normal rhythm of respiration. These respiratory centers, they control normal rhythm of respiration. Then second one is it also has got vasomotor center. Medulla oblongata has got vasomotor center. This vasomotor center is helpful in regulating blood pressure as well as heart rate. Then the third center is deglutition center. We have already studied about these centers. Deglutition center is the center which controls mainly the pharyngeal as well as the esophageal stage of deglutition. Then fourth one is medulla oblongata also has got vomiting center. So this vomiting center, it controls the act of vomiting. It regulates the act of vomiting and prevents the entry of contents of vomiters into the respiratory tract, as in case of deglutition center. Then the fifth function is it also has got superior and inferior salivatory nuclei. So the superior and inferior salivatory nuclei, they control the secretion of saliva. They control the secretion of saliva. Then the sixth one is it also has got many cranial nerve nuclei. It has got mainly cranial nerve nuclei of the cranial nerves 12th, 11th, 10th and 8th cranial nerve. The 12th cranial nerve, that is hypoglossal nerve, it is mainly concerned with the movements of tongue. Then the 11th cranial nerve or accessory nerve, the nuclei of this nerve are mainly concerned with the movements of shoulder. Then 10th cranial nerve, or also known as vagus nerve, almost all the vital functions of the body like cardiovascular system, respiratory system, GI tract, so all these systems are controlled by this vagus nerve. Then the 8th cranial nerve, that is vestibulocochlear nerve, it is mainly concerned with auditory functions. Then it also has got vestibular nuclei. These vestibular nuclei, they contain the second order neurons of vestibular nerve. So these are the important functions of medulla oblongata. The next thing is about pons. Now pons, it forms a bridge between medulla oblongata and midbrain. As we have seen in the diagram, it forms a bridge between medulla oblongata and midbrain. Some of the important functions of pons here. The first function of pons is here it is like a connection or a pathway which connects the cerebellum and cerebral cortex. So axons of pontine nuclei join to form the middle cerebellar peduncle or the brain or the brachium pontis, and forms the pathway that connects cerebellum with cerebral cortex. Then second function is pyramidal tract passes through the pons. Then third function is medial lemniscus is joined by the fibers of 10th, 9th, 7th and 5th cranial nerves in the pons. Then fourth function is the nuclei of 8th, 7th, 6th and 5th cranial nerves. They are located in the pons. Then fifth function is pons contains the pneumotaxic and apnostic centers for regulation of respiration. We have already studied this thing in respiratory tract. It also contains the vestibular nuclei. It also contains the vestibular nuclei, same like medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata also has got vestibular nuclei and pons also has got 4 vestibular nuclei. So these are the functions of pons. Then next thing is about the midbrain. We will study about the midbrain